Yama wakwaba biemba shame them TV. Ogusu hwe aha anopa awia enwumre Ghana for amutie ewo amanone Ghana for amutie ewo Canada obi bia wotie okasa pedie so. Na nse mu ntem Raphael guy ya otimi call Rich Hospital. Eko assorti nurse ni sebe NDC for kamia some of the politics. You want to let it slide because at the end of the day, you want to bring politics in this. And mind you, say unia babi ejuma one of our facilities and now unia babi sebe unia babi ejuma hospital na sebe obi ko hoko assorting. How will you feel? And ekamia say sebe Ghana ha sebe politics in the BBC. Esan se nipa bi be go straight to the point sebe be kind of cry no sebe yakwa koye in a way sebe yabu ye ne egu so na Captain Smart I'm very disappointed in you because captain of all people asemu yi ba you need to come at least you need to come and tell the people the real truth but esan se wajisika ntino wa un say asem no waye no kataso muamu aso because at the end of the day when him say aban na ewo sebe omowa aban mu no you are being put on daily monthly bill sebe monthly bill tuya oka nti sebe asemo bana eso ka asem no na sebe waye no like waye no muamu aso and asem yi ba ye sebe kamia se Ghana fo bebre can say oh na nurse na ye enye na nurse for no they are fine of doing that and what chef CCTV footage now. There's no evidence on mobile and nurse was on duty. He was on negligent. Say, oh, nurse no mobile and ABA or your Facebook live. Yeah, necessarily on mobile and nurse ABA. She doesn't know what no then a bra boy. There's no footage. So Sebe, se munipa bi mpokra na epra ana munipa bi na bibia to no. Regardless of yare or who ana bibia na esibia no. The person like nurses no more word one day to they need respect. E kamia yesi Ghana ha no ba yen abibie man sabe nurse for nemfo bu bi am and mind you say nurse no ana without a doctor no oye nothing because at the end of the day no onkwa ejina nurse ni no at the end of the day no onkwa ejina doctor ni no because okwa ya resabia na doctor ni so be bo pan ye bia ma wa yare ya sabe obewu at the end of the day because regardless oyare malaria okoye no doctor and say drew we no de be ma ho beto and I say injection we no de ma wa ho beto regardless of ono na wako ni school enu ni medru de ma wa ho beto nti no just imagine say o man we drew bi na sabi e drew na nya na ku a so we need to respect them regardless of anything na ebaye asemi ebaye Ghana for be can be brave and sebe na nurse ni ye enye nurse for abamu ade nurse for abasebe okohokra na but regardless of say nurse no omu ade o let's play a victim say omukọ na nurse no your Facebook live okay let's play a victim so omukọ no nurse no your Facebook live and as omukọ no na nurse no kwa no like oye bibi anense is it like a way sebe a citizen of Ghana sebe obekwa assorti a nurse for what in the world just because we need to be ayare ana we need to be you no nurse na ho no o assorti no ana sebe o ye ni bibi momo yen kasentia we live in a country whereby they be I can say oh we want to give a more chances so if you perceive giving more chances there, regardless of how chance you perceive man, then why are we assaulting them? I didn't know more assaulting man because of Edientia. NDC by Sabe, there are so many complaints and over to be we are not here to say we are doing politics. No one is saying yeah politics we are not here to do politics. But since mobile one, there has been a negligence and over to be you. And obeti abo obi too and obeti oh ye twa obi ti and obeti ye say why are you guys doing all those things I didn't hear because sabe journalists for no matter 90% of you guys into no asem oba o mo be kan okran no kra na o mo ntimi kan okran. And mind you, say Ekobani say ya na say the integrity, you know, as a journalist for ya ton ya ni mo nyama this politician because sebe omo ya ade na nya ye ntimi nka because at the end of the day, you know, you da monthly bail so you da monthly allowances so ntina at the end of the day, you know, but so me so you could you bika and say ekamia yesa na say sebe who watches the watchman because watchman ni mumu kura no oni akronfo na kwa akoye baako nti ne sebe se ne wa ma ho kwan sa akronfo kura ma mewia nti no like asem ye by on the other side o dey enfa ne so mo call yempo no na nurse no di agro you let's like o dey enfa ne so mo call no the nurse was just playing o mu di agro o dey enfa ne sa so even po mo call no se nurse ne call di agro Charlie, regardless of how nurse ni di agro se sebe nurse no di agro sebe untimi nkonko yesa me can with me. So call your nurse no so dear grow regardless untimi nkoyesa and I recently I think say maybe whom footages be na Raphael or what I think he was on fetish so coins. I don't really know so called busum so called I don't really know, but at the end of the day, no say a boy mind say yeah fine what the fun is say Ralph and ask some here there. Let's say at the end of the day and ask some here there and she say wa fum mpo nurse ni mpa fum is it the right way I say o ko say ukoko nipa at the end of the day na dey ntia you say wakwa akoye video akoye no like you see what assaulting nurse into no say evidence be am regardless of you know say what some year into kwadro so kwakoku nurse Charlie we live in a country whereby yenim nyansa say yenim nyansa at the end of the day no anka oman na enko say there are so many like since I NDC buy there are so many insecurity like hey and over to like boat are capsized and over to car ko be and over to be you be so just imagine at the end age if your health personalities and our health personnel so you respectable man so which means our man you call you now say you buy obi abetima badge in just in a hospital meti we say me bufu na sebe me bufu na bia ye me de hye bia ko hospital na sebe nurse ni nhwe na I have the guy say me badge into premises of a hospital say like yen share me this year no like oh Charlie mommy nti me be say ya brochura o yes and regardless of anything mind you say o call you know there are people there people on their queue say I'm for queue so ontimi nka se sebe minim raf no minim so ye or style say minim say or ye sebe minim adwuma or ye Ghana na minim companies or ye na minim di bia or Ghana ha sebe unti no ye nyaay omo ho ne me show who dare you like where you wine the bia mo na mo kan se ye my chances yet here Ghana your vice president so your bar. So if we keep on abusing and each and every day, at the end of the day, you know, what are we doing? Sabe, ayo yonku be ma bi na sebe wo call ya sebe na beti ejina so can you go say obekwa abusing it like that? And there are even patients be wo mo that hospital or mabusuanfo kra no omo mpase amanfo kra be hu say o mayarefo bi dida be be say putting camera on people like patients adentia woni pe yare woni pe wunti no mawura premises of like this kind of huge hospital where some kwa video adentia woni pe wunti no mutwitwa oh no sana ewiase obi ya ade a eya ye baha beka no saa na sebe obi yedi nkwasi asem bia na sebe benifo amutie me mesremo mfa nche me ne mekasa sebe sana yenua bi so ya ade a enye no the same thing ye beka because at the end of the day, hospital no mind you say hospital na coin. Hospital in Sihokwa, and I said be private hospital. And regardless of a private hospital, mind you say hospital there were people there before you came. So regardless of anything, when you mean hospital, I say my ba hospital ntino nipe wo huni na yinja omo na wo mumu no yenhwe. Who dares you? Like how dare you? Like wo ye hwan like company ben we bi o Ghana sika ben na wo nyansa ben na wo no kwasiampeni say wo yentie o say nipa over hundreds of people almost stacking in the hospital yenja wo na wo mbra. And regardless of anything, you have the gas, say, Uchitra Hospital, you are videoing and everything, taping and everything. Who dares you? Like, who give you that audacity? One mouse, like, Sanyansan, one mouse, Sanyansan. And the NDC is not saying anything about it. A MPP phone a year young, Kasabi Manu Dama, Mo Kasabi Bray. You guys are very stupid. Captain Smart, I'm very disappointed in you. I thought you didn't Captain Smart, Now I thought say, oh you're smart and papati. My name says Sebe, who did you or why dream? Who did you or Dean Sebe? Who did you or Sebe? By be a sika one honor oko. But so on mine, no say yeah build it. You always say yeah build it on mine and yet party. So if you build it on mine and your party, then a sabi in some eyes who can their own can, but you always want to divert attention and sabi you always want to defend a dear enye. MPP also one of them each and every day, oh born another, oh bonachi, each and every day. We're just bashing this man each and every day. I feel the day and oh sabi. NDC for they won't mean can because at the end of the day, what the monthly bills. At the end of the day, Ghana food to our country, send a query or now be count mean can. Your family say you guys are our predecessors. You move in on you, you show me TV to Suyamu because at the end of the day, now you who say, Sebe, we are loyal people. We thought you guys were genuine, but we didn't know, say, at the end of the day, Moya Kushifu among can cry because Mofuna Modenam Mon can cry because you always like baby a sikawana more. Mekayura Akufuado also. You are on this man each and every day, bashing this man each and every day. How? I'll call moving sell simple. Now I didn't know Sabi Abaya 7 months in it, 7 months getting to 8 months in it. Baby, I buy a corner, Sabi, when it's on, and near my echoes when it's on. The insecurity in the system, are you okay with it? And you come here defending people, how? Because why buying a wasso? You always say, yeah, we are once MPP boy. What happened? Because of our food. Ya ube dinti. Enti Sabi, ye mubi a Sabi, ye sha siya ye de mubi. Our role model said we wanted to learn from you, We have now realized like you guys are not loyal, you are not real. You choose to go where there's money, and you are always selling your integrity because of security. We are not here to defend anyone, say MPP and NDC. No one is saying that, but at the end of the day, no kware wo ha mumi enka. Sabi mumubi ena munua ba ye adwuma wo hospital. Mumubi ena sabi mo yere no mo ye adwuma wo hospital. And someone can just barge in a hospital, just abuse a nurse and we want to slide it, say at the end of the day, nurse, the nurse were just playing. You let's assume and say you're quite no mood go. You let's assume. Mommy assume some of the nurses, they were just playing. And no more Facebook. Just let's assuming that. And at the end of the day, who abuse you be back. And I was just thinking, say you should come and apologize. Say, oh, Sebi, Adiam ye, Sebi Ghana for Monfan Chemi. Yen nuanom ma sebe ya yerenom mfa ncheme. But let's assume say fine. Nurse no anye ni ye. Is that the best way? Just barging in like say walk hospital. Just putting a camera on people. Oni mabusuafo like oni Ghana for sebe o mabusuafo no ededa like sebe various hospitals are sebe o person o bema sebe Ghana for nipa bi kura hu say oh o masimesi yare and you just put like camera Charlie, you guys are crazy. And Osha the way like there was movement in the hospital. And sometimes I feel like, hey, like hospital na year ransacky, like people were just trooping in, like be a room but Charlie, you guys are crazy. Yeah, because at the end of the day, you know, hey, like let's assume in say a police hospital and you see and come over to my place and let's assume in say it happens like around police hospital and you do any panic or police hospital and I say even happen with police hospital but the patients were flew into police hospital and come over to my place and I say a military hospital. Will you be able to do all those things? Charlie. The journalism now, we have something called ethics and conduct. We were trained, my integrity because of money. We all politicians we are bonia. At the end of the day, you know, I'm friends, so mama me defending. It's not like we didn't want it to go. But sometimes, you know, looking at the money, now we share a juma sabi, okwako jena tria defend and regardless of your also nipa bia wo ya ade sabi your mindset, like your thought, everything shows oh ade wo ye. You could see say sikana okwako jena nye problem, but defending someone you know say at the end of the day na ade a politician na ye nye insu a wo say no enye galamsey a wo say no but because of 5,000 100 million you know journalists be kwa defend politician because at the end of the day no or no journalist no claim say na politician no crazy until they be I catch them say galamsey say munsu galamsey say insu like Charlie, mind you at the end of the day you know yeah, I think Accra here complaining. We bloggers, social, YouTube bloggers are every time we telling people say galamsey ye saying so regardless of saying so no saying kwala o de ntia na o de hwe o be wa kwala ne nsatore o be ho akwala no na hwene ba akwa abo o be wa kwala ne nani ba akwa defend because of adentia galamsey and we are telling you guys the truth and you don't want to listen. So, we could choose to sell our integrity because of money because say at the end of the day, you know, maybe 5,000 and maybe defend a politician in Ukraine at the end of the day, no politician in Ukraine no sabe. The end of it, and if we keep on like this, a man you ever call back and forth each and every day. And you know, Captain. Me, I feel like Ralph now wouldn't even tonight on near her on so. And my guy know that platform, no money to me back Kasa and one about so no Captain. Send out here no. I feel like Nipa be brave and mainly cheap politics a cheap and sell integrity to people regardless of Sika Ubinya. Mind you said politics no aban ko mind you aban ko so regardless of and the NDC was so actually 4-8 years they are done and are you ready for the damage you have created like because mind you and yama other MPP you know mind you so if they come they will find you and maybe but then no oniano abia just imagine say Charlie, we should be very careful and we should say nothing lasts forever because at the end of the day, you know, Send young journalists for Sebi, YouTube bloggers, Sebi. Ocean nipa wo social media na some ba no mo be defend. Sometimes it's a misreading. You know, sometimes it baffles my mind because at the end of the day, you know, like my confused crowd because I said no dream crowd captain of all people, Captain Smart of all people. And only maybe one thing about Ralph Casey, we are marrying some coming can want some, but the mamma back can't want some and say, me who say Lady B, yeah, Lady B ever make a comment to social media. They say no, or no or bar no, she's talking ill about Onoa Yonkuba, and I came across that comment and I wanted to say Sebe, send a cousin my or mom who enemies, you know, it's true. Because Sebe, war bana, Sebe, ya so to Yonkuba and Sebe, you need to come and defend Obano. You are saying ill about wow Yonkuba, and I feel like send a cousin my or who enemies, and it's true. And you know, Ralph, regardless of how bibia eko ye bia or then find say girl on one ye nice and one ye regardless of anything you need to render an apology to the nurse because a drone also the no fine you would then find say CCTV footage in the bano what then find say before footage in the bano there has been something like the footage has been touched what then find say what the mobile footage in the no even no query I will expect to see a better day and dead. What the emphasis are and then you know, so what the new quadros were, what will you gain? At the end of the day, you know, patients and I'm sure it's a hospital for no. I'm neglect you. I'm share one. So what will you gain if what will be quadros so what will you gain? You are not going to gain anything, regardless of anything. So make a crime to Makachono, render an apology to the girl. Say, oh, not even the girl, to the hospital per se, because at the end of the day, no hospital, no, and now, say, would the hospital not anymore go as because how? And such a hospital, not just a mere hospital, rich hospital. Do you know Ghana for a trooping in such a hospital and Sebi, just a day, we go being any man say, how? Like how? So, the Ghana for see her. Yes, me the omo see her. Yeah, but I see her make a but what I want to say is we should be very mindful of whatever thing we do on this earth. Because Abrabona Yebono, Sebi, I had to say war I want to go. So when you throw a ball to a wall, it surely bounces back to you like a person bounce. So we should be very mindful. And there will be a way anybody or China will be who not. Or be a walking bonnia fan tomorrow, that person will be the person to help you. And mind you, Raphael, if you want to expose, so why are you say what found at say you want to expose the hospital facilities in Ghana, Hadia, then mind you say, oh, you already are because when you say hospitals, you know, and also doctors, you know, they form an association, and to say you say acquire in the face in here, and then they already mind you so about Togo and now in Nigeria because among so pursue go many months that they will try much as possible to kill you. So even what idea we are no crying no many Raphael crana idea we are no kamejai because have you think about the implication, the disadvantages? Like idea bit media bro, and mind you, the doctors they work hand in hand with the pharmacist as well. And you know, Sebi, yeah, dear, mummy answer one. So who say idea nurse you could have worked amicably. The one who is in charge of the hospital, like I think say me sure say then I'll be your penibia and Dr. Penibia over is in charge of the hospital. But essence say we want to the social media clouds, the viewers and everything, you know. So we decide to do a DBS here. But do you know, say, at the hour, and so the hospital no so bit my SU. Maybe people are not thinking about that. And forget about say, oh dear, at the hour and cry right. You let's think, say, at the hour and you're right. What about what you did to the hospital? Because they didn't ask of your permission. And when you say Ghana Hano, so the camera could see if you so echo record it. And now could show be property they go to social media without onipane consent. If onipane way different, if the person didn't see, it's different. But probably if the person sees say who using a property, intellectual property be and answer be 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 without onipane consent. Mind you, say you can be charged for it. And probably if hospital Nekaso will see you do you know the consequences? Obetima you so obi intellectual property be HRDF. Sabi, there's no problem. Like we shoot movies, we shoot documentaries, you try niyama sabi. And sometimes obetima location be ultra scene be abia onipano pese abia ni fear ni mubeba and also person ni good and okachawa you need to listen to it because any property at the end of the day and you will be an person ade or ye ba social media people want their private life and to say if you have the nerves say and only mind you say I think say when he was doing the video he never thought of this say ade or ye crabiti must the problem abreno. Say me Jina High, can I pick my camera and say me go to a big hospital without the permission? Because sometimes you trust me, sabi ye videos see sabi oko baby, sabi oko hotel be cry na mu twa bibi na without the permission of hotel no penny bi ana chale you can be charged for it because at the end of the day no enyo bia na sabi or person be bada abontin. And obi wo cry na person be bada abontin a o nipa o yes I dwuma ne ma no nti nya nipa ni na pe o ma brabo out there like that nti no say apart from the hospital abusuafo o ma de hye da ho no they can even sue you abusuafo no ma de hye da ho no listen to me apart from the hospital abusuafo no ma de hye da ho no if they decide to go in hand with the hospital no mo say omo be punish you. So just imagine 1,000 people seeing against you, you are dead and gone. Sometimes we want the clouds, we want the social media hype. It's fine. It's nice. But at the end of the day, hype na at the end of the day, have you thought about the consequences a bit in their brain? Because sometimes we'll be any guasia no so no. Ugu obi enimu ase akwakoduru no na u step obi to so enti no sebe ye ade a we should think about it mienu enye se ye de ye pepe ye bibia because ye wo camera ye wo data enti sebe ye bibia sebe ye pe mind you say social media na ye ni na ye wo so no ana sebe adwuma ye ni na ya fa to ye ho so no sebe journalist for crane do me bia ye journalist for ne do me bia ye wo baby a sebe o kokra na you need something called accreditation enti na sebe say empanyifo bi ya ade na ye to ye nsa frankrofo bi a we need something called accreditation without your accreditation untimi enko ba bibia sebe say my family camera my family microphone and I'm a tripod and to me kwakotwa bibia keke you need an accreditation and to say if you are not even recommended hospital no crime recommend they will say bra on premises be saadie we ya if obi na ba hospital or fine I know so called hospital also oye obi outdo this year fine but it can be solved amicably in a way you could have worked amicably akọ ejuma no penyin was oh me ba am hospital say na me ba be hunu na me come with me you could have worked amicably say oh me ba am ejuma mo say na ma ba be hunu enti sabe what are you guys doing about it if they decide to ignore you so oh at the end of the day then you take it from there but like posting it for social media. And mind you, say if this video is being deleted, krana, obi a wire caption, screen recording, I recording, post ya mobile. Do you have an idea? And then oko push side. We a cameraman and I said we try video. Oko push side no being a wife and only being a girl. Eh dear dog. Na said we try video be na we try and a we channel and I will channel no so part or delete here. You need to delete it because one, the image, as people, as in journalists, for no, and you be and you bet me put it out there until yeah, beside your predecessors, be Brennan, I'm out for see on court because a Juma no more, you the feelings count. And a Juma way, no, so what the feelings could count, now sabe, one Sunyans and one you soon Yansa be bra. At the end of the day, nobody at the end of the day, open because. One for professionalism and other feelings in a question because at the end of the day in a Jumano, you don't know the ethics and the conduct of journalists. Until no when we see way and they the way court because at the end of the day, and mind you, say regardless of a Juma, Obia so on the right say Sebe in Chamia won't mean Trano because at the end of the day, and you'll be on a penny baby out there. Intino Ghana for the movie see her. I'm the movie here and check the yabe and the video. Now, maybe I can cram it in me. I can't actually in your rough and say, if we are saying, Sebe, Yenina, no yenso, apology. And sometimes, we are DNA now with him print, sometimes, a chopa, our couple be at no. Sebe and Yashi, Sebe Opo Biachowa, it wouldn't change anything, it wouldn't take anything from you. We offend people like I'm for form yang, but I'm paya choya the chow. And to Sebe, one, what I want to tell you is one, Pagel not chow, a nurse, two, a hospital not chow, and thirdly, people involved, like among for that hospital or more area, sabi patient or more, you need to send an apology to them. Say, "Open my chow." You was sabi, "Omanim guasi impo." Obi wa ayan fan so that one. The person is under critical condition. One person is time for crab be who so yaris. And as one penitent for be crab who say any say in equals one abrabo. And you are here to expose that person because of social media. And the pasan nipa 3 chow. 1. The hospital, 2, the nurse, and 3, the people who are involved in this. And if you do this, when you are Ghana from the we are good to go. Out.